$30 a month to hate myself.
Hold on. Before you hate yourself, I'm going to tell you what it is, Thane.
I think honestly,
$30 divided by, let's just say you go 3 days a week. So
No. You can't count this because it's just like I'm paying $1 a day to hate myself.
Okay, then yeah, $1 a day.
God, if I had more money for a gym membership, then I would think about it. But it costs money though.
$15 a month to just go hate my life.
It's actually $30.
I can do that for free at home.
Your gym's $30 a month? I thought it was 20.
$30 a month to hate myself.
Hold on. Before you hate yourself, I'm going to tell you what it is, Thane.
I think honestly,
$30 divided by, let's just say you go 3 days a week. So
No. You can't count this because it's just like I'm paying $1 a day to hate myself.
Okay, then yeah, $1 a day. Wait, why does working out hate yourself? That means you love yourself.
I absolutely hate working out. Every time I try, I'm gonna. By the way, welcome to the Talking Rad podcast. We're talking now, so I figured we might as well start the show. This is episode 188 of Sussex, the Rad podcast with your boys, Cole, Thane, and Skylar.
That's me.
Anyway, back to what I was about to say. I'll let you boys in on a little secret, okay? Over probably the past month and a half, every single night, I did push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. I started with 10. The next week I went to 11, and then so forth. Made it up to 18. Then I hit my birthday, and it all went downhill because I was just like, F, dude, I'm going to take a break. It's my birthday. Haven't really done them since.
Oof.
But I will say this. Hated myself every night I did them. And so, like, I got thinking, like, F, dude, what's the point? The outcome is cool, sure. But gosh, dude, I hate doing them. Holy crap.
That's the worst part about exercise is how you feel afterwards.
Eventually, when you get into good enough shape to where your body can handle whatever you're throwing at it, that's when you're like, okay, I'm there, and this doesn't suck as bad.
I'll throw this back at you. I did, after doing the 18, for the day before, or my birthday, I was like, okay, I'll do 10. I'll do 10 today to, it's my birthday. It was easy. 10 is easy peasy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but, like, that's not the point. The working out is you try to, like, do a little bit better so you don't fall backwards. You can't just do the same exact thing every single time and you're just good.
Yes, you are correct. And you always add a little bit more weight.
And that blows.
Just a little bit more reps.
That blows. Why can't I just do the same freaking thing every single time and just be happy?
You could maintain. But if you want to keep growing, then you have to add a little bit more.
I'm not really into the keep growing. I just like Mountain Dew. I just want to drink Mountain Dew. Well, is that a crime?
No, it's not a crime. You could go to the gym, though. What I'm saying is you could go to the gym. The first 2 weeks are going to absolutely blow. You're going to be sore. You're going to hate it. You're really going to have to force yourself to go. After those first 2 weeks, though, your body will be ready for it. And then if you wanted to just maintain, let's say you only wanted to work out for 30 minutes, which you could get a really good workout in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know you can. And it effing sucks. I've done it before. I still hate it.
It's great.
Even when I've been in shape, I still hate it. I don't like it. Why can't I like it?
Wait, you don't like being in shape? Or you don't
exercising in general. Even when I've been in shape, I've exercised and I did not like it. Like there was a point in my life where I was doing 100 burpees a day, and then 2 days out of the week I'd go for a 4-mile run.
That's insane.
Yes, absolutely insane. Hated my life. But hated it.
You were probably in the best shape of your life.
Best shape I've ever been in. Hated it. Absolutely hated it.
So you think that the amount of work you have to put in to have a healthy body, you don't want to, or you don't think it's worth it?
I guess not, because I just disliked it. Every time I would be like, well, time to go kill myself today. I hated it. I don't know how to get out. I don't want to hate it. I'd like to be in shape, but I just don't like it, dude. I just don't.
Well,
it's not fun ever. It's never been fun.
That's just an if then. If you want this, then you have to do that.
Correct. And it's just, I guess it's not worth it in my mind.
It's like that picture of the guy mining for diamonds. Like the first guy, he's like, just before diamonds, he walks away. Then there's another crazy
But I had
guy.
the diamonds thing, and I didn't like them. They were poopy diamonds. They weren't good.
I think that you liked being in shape, but just the thought of exercising.
Oh yeah, of
sucks.
course. Everybody likes to be in shape.
But once you do the exercise, I'm sure afterwards you're like, yeah, whatever.
Well,
But
it's an hour of my life that I never get back.
What else are you gonna do with that hour?
Stuff I enjoy, entertainment. I don't freaking know.
Here's the thing. Maybe you got to figure out how you can exercise while watching or playing something.
I've tried to do the playing thing before. I can listen to a podcast that's about it. I can't really watch anything while I'm doing anything.
See, what I like to do is a couple days a week I'll do cardio and I'll just watch a couple episodes of anime.
See, I can't. Like, it's just like the motion. I can't just pay attention to a show or something. I have a hard time with it.
Really?
Dude, I don't know. I've tried multiple times throughout my life to get into working out. I've never enjoyed it. People always tell me, oh, but when you get into it, you'll start loving it. That's bullshit, okay? I hate it. I hated it still. As much as I was into it, I still hated it.
You are just an anomaly.
I guess, dude. I would wake up every morning and be like, time to do my 100 burpees today. And I'm like probably 2 months in, so it was like nothing. Yeah. I mean, not nothing. It still effing sucks.
Right.
100 burpees.
Yeah.
But like, I could do them far better than when I first started doing 100. But like, regardless, I still didn't like it. I never got to the point where it's like, yeah, I'll just bust out 100 burpees like they're nothing. I don't think anybody would get to that point. They're 100 burpees.
I think you need to find exercises that you semi-enjoy. Because, like, some people like to do chest workouts. Some people like to do arm workouts. Some people like to do leg workouts. Some people like to just do cardio.
That's what I was going for, was cardio when I was doing that, because that's the easiest way to be in shape, cardio.
Honestly, if you went on you could go get on a treadmill and just walk. Put it to like 3 or 4 miles an hour. I don't even know if that's what it is. Just speed 3 or speed 4.
Yeah.
And then just walk for 30 minutes. Literally watch an episode of anime. That's pretty good. Like, that's more than most human beings get a day.
True. And that's doable. I could definitely do that and be fine with it. I mean, I've played Pokemon Go all day before multiple times. Like, yeah. I've literally gone like 5-6 hours of literally just walking around playing Pokemon Go. So that's not a huge thing at all. Just walking for 20 minutes. That's doable. But I don't want to pay $30 a month to walk.
Right. You don't have to. What I'm saying is, I don't think the gym's for everybody, but I think physical exercise is.
Yeah.
That's my hot take. Just like everybody should shower every day, I think everybody needs to do some physical exercise every day.
I agree. And that's why I resolved a while ago to do my push-up thing. I think the problem was I was like, well, I'm going to do every single week. It's going to go up a number. Man, it got tough. When I hit 15, I was like, F, man, I don't like this. But like 10, no problem. 10 to 15, I was literally easy peasy. But by the time I hit 15, every single time I got done, I was so out of breath. I just freaking lay in my bed going, holy freak, I'm fat. But up to 15, it was easy peasy.
See, if you just give yourself, honestly, realistically, give yourself like a month to get in decent shape, then the struggle won't be as harsh.
Sure.
It really wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you're going to like exercising, but you might.
Yeah.
If you find
I don't think I ever will. I don't think I ever will.
You might. If you keep doing enough different things, you may find an exercise that you could get behind.
Like, I've done a little bit of like Tai Chi. That was chill, but that's not super intensive exercising. I did enjoy that though, but like, it's basically just the art of moving as slow as possible. If I'm being honest, you're really not doing much. Yoga's okay, but I still don't really love that. I've done a lot of different exercises, so I mean, I don't know, dude. I just don't think actually exercising is something I will ever like. Like, an exercise that is actually meaningful. Like, 10 push-ups isn't really meaningful, but like, that wasn't hard. I didn't care about that, but it's because it wasn't meaningful. If it's a meaningful exercise, I just don't think I'll ever enjoy it. That's kind of just what I've just determined.
I think that there's going to be some motivation required then.
Oh, no doubt. 1,000,000%.
Like a nice, beautiful girl.
A nice, beautiful girl in my life, I would work out for her. If we were going to the gym together, easily done. I'm not lying. Like, if I had the motivation, I would do it. That's part of the reason why I did the burpees thing so much, because I had motivation. There was a dude next to me basically going, you got to effing do this crap. And I was like, okay.
What if it was more extreme motivations? Like, if I don't exercise today, I'm gonna die. Like you trick yourself thinking if you don't exercise
That would never work on me.
Yeah.
Placebos don't do anything for me.
That's true. Like,
I'm the
you
guy that
have to,
doesn't
like-
get scared when I'm like watching a scary movie because I'm just like, it's fake.
Yeah.
I can't get that out of my head.
You
It's
have
always
to
fake.
literally psychologically trick yourself. Like someone's gonna
yeah.
murder you.
I don't think it would work for me.
Yeah, it's like I don't think it would work for most people, especially very skeptical people, because like, why would someone murder me if I miss one day of exercise? You actually have to scare yourself. You have to be super paranoid. Like, Grimace is going to get me. He's going to shove his shake down my throat if I don't eat healthier.
I'd take a Grimace shake right now.
I think for me,
You should actually try
it's
it. Oh,
it's
sorry.
very therapeutic. The just exercising, like it releases endorphins in your brain
Totally.
when you exercise. Very therapeutic for me, and I notice a difference of when I exercise to when I don't.
Yeah. I'm not saying you don't. I know a lot of people do. And I'm sure my body does the same thing. But apparently I don't like it. I don't like the endorphins I get. I don't know.
I think one I could get into if I'm really into is like something tied into running, because I can run, and like if I run from one place to another, it's like, well, I got to get back.
Well, I remember
So-
when you used to work out with us in high school.
Yeah.
Me and Brennan would go play basketball for like 30 minutes. You would just go run around
Yeah.
the track, and then we'd go
Yeah.
lift weights after that.
Yeah,
Honestly, Thane, knowing you,
yeah.
I bet I could get you to go to the gym. If it didn't cost money,
Yeah.
let's say we had a workout gym in here, I could get you
Oh,
to work
yeah,
out with
yeah.
me every day.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
if
100%.
I had a little gym in here, I'd totally have more incentive to work out.
if
It's
I
like,
paid for your gym membership, I bet I would get you to go.
Yeah. You wouldn't
See
need
that
to-
one?
yeah.
What that would be? You would be hitting him in the, I'm paying for this thing, so you better use it. That's
Yeah.
where you would get him with that. That would work on me. I'm not saying effing do it because I don't want to work out, Skylar, so don't.
Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Maybe you're gonna turn
You'd
a
have
new
to pay
leaf.
for 3 gym memberships if you're doing
Don't
that.
don't do it.
Maybe I'll see if there's a family pass.
Honestly, if we had a treadmill, I'd be totally down to just walk on the treadmill. I would put it in the living room. Well, not the living room, but like that spot where we have those empty boxes because we're
Yeah.
just so freaking lazy to do anything in those empty boxes. That's where I'd put it so I could watch the TV while I walk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you
Yeah.
could like exercise while watching the TV, like when we were in Logan, I think it was during COVID, I downloaded this exercise app. And so I would go out in the living room and just put on YouTube videos while I was doing these exercises.
Yeah.
And they were like 15 or 20-minute workouts, but I was freaking sweating by the time I was done.
Yeah.
So you could get a good, meaningful workout in a short amount of time. So even you saying like 10 push-ups is not very meaningful, it adds up though. You were doing 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, and 10 squats.
Every day.
Yeah, that's 30 reps that you're doing.
Sure.
And eventually, if you keep going with it, you could get to where you're doing like 50 each a day.
See, that was my thought process as well. But then it just got hard. And I took the easy way out because I had the excuse for the cheat day. Don't ever, guys, if you ever try to be like healthy and try to do stuff healthy and you try to get into repetition of it, don't you ever take the cheat day. It's your one-way ticket straight out of that.
Yeah.
I promise you. I knew what I was doing when I took that cheat day, but I just did it anyway.
Hey, I commend you. I didn't know you were doing this. Clap thing.
Yeah.
We commend you.
I think I got
You
to, I
would-
think it was 17 or 18. So
Yeah.
however many weeks that is from 10. So what, 2 months essentially. If it was
That's
18.
really good. I didn't know this.
Yeah, 2 months every single day.
So, like, for cheat days, that only really works for people who are, like, absolutely jacked, who, like, need to eat a lot of
Well, those people
calories.
don't do cheat days though. That's why they're absolutely jacked.
It's true.
I know. There was, like, Michael Jordan, like, they say after every, like, game, he'd eat an entire birthday cake.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what people said. Like he was a big guy.
He
so
was.
He needed a lot of calories, so...
Sure,
yeah.
yeah.
Somebody
But,
ask
like,
him. Somebody that
obviously
knows
he's
him,
not
ask
gonna...
him.
Obviously he's, like, not going to eat a birthday cake every day, but after a big game, he'll probably, like, want to restore his calories. And, yeah, cheat days, like, if you like, are going to do it one day and then just lapse back, I don't think you should do the cheat day.
I think your body, this is going back to just working out in general. I think your body gets to a point to where it'll adapt. I'm not saying you're going to like working out, but you might. If you do something long enough, you might start to like it. Because I think I like the feeling of working out more than I actually like working out. Pretty much for me, the 10 minutes it takes me to get ready and get to the gym is the worst. As soon as I'm there, I'm fine.
Sure.
And
I agree to that.
I actually enjoy working out.
I can't agree to that one, but like I agree that the getting there is the worst part for sure. Especially now when it's colder.
Right, and I think exercise too is one of those things that you can measure progress very fast. It's one of those things that you can put time into it and within a week starting to see results as far as like, wow, I'm lifting more. Oh, wow, I can go this long without losing my breath. Then you do a month of it and you start to see your muscles start to tone out. You're like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool.
Yeah. I think my other issue with it is finding the right time to do it. Because the times that I've tried, I've done it early in the morning, hate it. I'm so bad at early in the morning doing things. If I need to go somewhere and be somewhere, I will be there. But like, I'm going to hate the process of doing that. And so if working out's my own thing, then I don't have to be there, so it doesn't really get done. Next thing is at night, which is when I was doing these push-ups and sit-ups and all that. Hated it because I'd lay down in bed and be like, well, I'm either wired now because I just worked out, or I'm so freaking exhausted that I just so out of breath, and it's hard to sleep when you're like that. And so as a result, I think my sleep did suffer. The second thing, or the third thing is right after work, what you've been doing. I can't. I literally cannot. Just the thought of going to exercise after I've been like working and dirty, hate it. Hate the idea of it. For one, dirty. I hate being dirty. That's one of my big things. You know how I like to shower. But my second thing is when I get done with work, my goal is to just chill for the next at least hour at the bare minimum. Just chill. Like I'm done working. It's time to just relax for that hour. And so I can't instantly go from, and it's just a stupid cold brain thing. I won't deny that. It's 1,000,000% a dumb cold brain thing where I'm just like, I just can't. And so I just don't have that time, and I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, I guess for me, I really like working out after work. I was going in the morning during the summers, but it's so freaking cold in the morning now. And I don't want to start my car to defrost it and that whole 9 yards. But as soon as I get home from work, I'm like, well, I'm kind of disgusting. I'll just put on my workout clothes and go get disgusting. So for me, it's not that big a deal, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know why. It gets me, though.
You'll find some motivation eventually. I think for you, Thane, I think that you would thrive on playing the video game, exercise video games, like Ring Fit. I think if you really
tried Ring Fit.
Well, I think if you gave it a go, like literally said, okay, I'm going to play this game every single day for a week.
The worst part is running in place for that game. You have to run in place a lot. It's very hard.
It's cardio.
It's cardio.
As long as you've lived with me, how many different like weird workout things have you seen me like try to do? I've done a decent amount.
You went to the gym with me for like a month, which was really fun. And
I did.
Then you stopped and I got sad.
Okay. We'll get to that in a second because I was going to throw this out as well. I forgot. I was going to bring this up to you earlier. Not even podcast, but like I'll bring it up. Okay, go continue.
So you went to the gym with me for a little bit. Then you said you were going to go play Pokemon Go every day and go on walks. And
I probably did that a week.
Yeah.
About a week when I said it then.
You would do yoga with me in the morning. I think you did that twice. You literally went out and bought Ring Fit and played that twice.
Yep. Twice. Well, maybe 3 if it was lucky.
I played it twice and it hurts.
I think I played it more than both of you combined. I played it I think I beat the whole first mission, the whole first world.
Oh, I beat the first world, I believe.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I beat the first world.
You beat the first world in like the second day. You beat the first boss in the second day.
It stops you. It's like, oh, well, you should take a break for today, buddy.
Because you don't need to go work out for like really long time. Like
totally.
Legit, you can get a good workout in 20 to 30 minutes. Like you could get a really good workout in. My workouts is usually between like 30 to 45 minutes. Just depends on how full the gym is. And this one I go to, nobody's ever there. So, 30 to 45 minutes, I can get all my stuff done.
Yeah. Yeah, I commend you. I honestly do. I think you're a very impressive specimen of a human being.
Aww.
Very, very good work with your living. The funny thing that I was going to bring that I was all excited to talk about was, so I realized the other day, you like almost 3 times a week or so you go, hey, Thane, Cole, want to go to the gym with me? And I realize it's because you want a buddy to hang out with at the gym.
Working out with a friend is so much easier. You already said it. You had motivation of that guy getting you to do burpees.
Yep.
Like I feel like I have pretty good self-control and like discipline, but it's so much more fun when I have workout buddies. And pretty much throughout my entire life, save for the last 5 years, I've had workout buddies. Like I'd work out with Zay and Brennan religiously for all of my life. And the last 5 years, it's been save working out with Brigham and Luke at the beginning of this year, which they're the ones that kind of got me really back into exercising hard.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've been going by myself. It's fine.
I'm sorry. I can't be that guy for you. Maybe you need a special someone in your life to go.
Maybe I'll just go get a girlfriend then to fill the void that these two can't.
Side note, that treadmill that we have in the office, do you think it's possible for me to take that for a bit to see if I enjoy it?
Take it here? No.
You
could use it there. My dad uses it.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he uses that and the bike.
Oh, shoot. I thought that stuff was folded up and never touched.
No, he uses it.
I did not know.
I don't know how often he uses it, but like I'm going to say at least once or twice a week.
Wow. No idea. I literally thought it was just folded up and stored in there.
There's a tiny treadmill you could buy online. I don't know how much they are, maybe like $50 or something. It's literally like it's just the treadmill pad and then a bar that folds up, and then you just plug it in wherever.
My parents may have a treadmill. Maybe I'll just even check out Facebook Marketplace, see what they go for.
What about a bike? Would you do an exercise bike?
I thought about it. There was one time I was really close to buying an exercise bike while we lived in Logan. I messaged the person on Facebook, and they're like, yeah, cool. And then they never messaged me back. And I was like, well, F you too.
Zay had one for the longest time.
Yep. I remember because when we were moving out, I saw it, and I was like, oh, we had one in our freaking garage instead of me trying to buy that one. What did we do with it? We just leave it? Or did we take it with us? Or did Zay take it back?
A lot of stuff we left in that shop.
I think we left the treadmill bike.
We left that. There was some beds in there that were not ours.
No one was going to use the beds.
No. What else did we leave in there?
Did they charge us a fee for taking stuff to the dump? Because they should have.
I'm sure they did.
That should have been one of the things that would have been a legitimate thing they could have charged us for.
We basically got the equivalent of a kick to the nuts with our security deposit.
The fact that we got anything is surprising, though.
Yeah.
True. I guess in this case, a kick to the nuts was good.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Sorry, Thane. You were going to say something.
No.
Oh.
I don't know.
How do you feel about exercise, Thane? Is it a take it or leave it thing,
like
or are you very apprehensive like Cole?
It's like you gotta.
I wouldn't say I'm apprehensive.
It's like
I don't know if that's the word I define.
It's like you're looking at a mountain. If you know how to climb it, then yeah, it's easy. But climbing it's the hard part. And it's just hard to get into a groove with working out. But I mean, if you do get into the groove, you can.
Definitely not apprehensive.
What's the definition of apprehensive?
Anxious or fearful that something bad or unpleasant will happen.
If I work out, my muscle will explode. That actually can happen.
I don't know. I'm not going to put words in your mouth.
It's not apprehensive. It's just the fact I just dislike the act. It's 1,000,000% I dislike the act. I hate all the things involved. Hate the way I feel while I'm exercising because I'm out of shape. Even when I have been in shape, I still don't really love it. And I hate the time spent doing it. I don't like wasting the time there, but I waste my time in other places. So that's not a great excuse. It really is. I just hate feeling the way I feel.
I guess if you were apprehensive about working out, you'd be like, oh man, this guy was super healthy and he just randomly died. What if that's going to be me? That's happened. That's scary when that happens.
The other thing would be, people always say, oh, don't you feel great afterwards? No, not me. I've never felt great afterwards. I feel like I'm dying afterwards, and I hate that.
See, I love that feeling afterwards where you're just like, I just kicked my butt, got a great workout.
Hate it.
My muscles are tight. I'm sweaty.
Absolutely hate it.
It's actually, I think I do kind of like the feeling mostly because I'm done, but it feels like you're getting stretched. And finally you slap back together like, oh.
It's probably because of how much I enjoy relaxing. How much I just absolutely love relaxing and feeling peaceful and calm. That's why I love really hot showers as much as I do. And it's that feeling and mindset is 100% the opposite of happens when you're exercising.
Yeah.
So I think I'm learning a little about myself today, guys. Thank you.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm going to say that let's just be generous. Let's say that half of the people on this planet don't exercise. I bet it's more.
Crazy, because back in the day, that's all you did.
You exercised or died.
Everybody was jacked. Dude, I saw this video of a PE class from like the 1940s or 50s or something. Everybody's jacked. Nobody's fat. Everybody can do pull-ups. They're running and jumping.
They used to that presidential fitness test thing. We don't even do that anymore.
No, they're like, here's a presidential donut. Enjoy.
I don't know.
I would eat it.
Some people said like that test was like really hard, that not even like athletes could do it. But some sources say
No. I don't think it was that hard. It was basically like, can you do like 20 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups or something like that.
It's just par for the course of a life.
It really was very, very bare minimum. Do you think you could do 20 push-ups right now, Thane?
No.
You don't think you could?
No. I could do like those like ones where you don't even have your toes off the ground. You just have your knees. You got your knee. I could probably do those.
I'm going to say, I bet Thane could do 2 push-ups.
2 push-ups.
2 push-ups.
Yeah,
2 good push-ups. I bet
I'm not
Thane
going to
could do 2.
demonstrate it right here.
I think you should try. We don't have to do it right now on the podcast, but I'd be curious to see how many you could do after the podcast. Because maybe you can do more than 2. Sure, and you could put it in at the end of the podcast.
I can't even do 1.
I don't want to go to my limit, but I'm pretty sure I could do more than 20.
God, that light turned off. Now the lighting's all screwed up.
There's a really good
it's
push-up.
the prongs don't connect well.
There's a good push-up exercise that you could do. It really pushes you to your limit. And
I don't want that.
You feel freaking gassed afterwards. Really good, though. You do 1 push-up. Then you do 2 push-ups. Then you do 3 push-ups. All the way up to 10.
Yeah.
And then you go backwards.
Yeah. I've done that before.
That's intense.
Yep.
I had a military buddy that showed me a military push-up exercise they do. So they do a push-up here. Then they move to here. Then they do a push-up. Then they come back. Push-up. Move this arm. Push-up. Back here. Push-up. And that's 1. You have to do, I think, 3 or 5 of those. And it's crazy doing those because you think, oh, that's not that hard. But when you are used to doing push-ups like shoulder width apart and then you stretch out,
Dane, do you know what a burpee is?
Isn't it like where you like jump and then squat down? Oh no, isn't where you like?
No, that's it. You're almost
squat down and then you do a push-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, which you push up, jump up.
Do a.
Yeah.
Well, I always did them like a
jumping
jack, but you could just jump straight up in the air.
Yeah.
A lot of football teams do it. You'll see it in like football movies.
Yeah.
Man, dude, F burpees.
Have you ever seen the handless push-up where someone's toes are so powerful they just like, I don't know if it's physically possible, but there's like a urban legend where someone can push up without their hands. That's literally just.
I saw Avatar Aang do it once.
That's because he was air bending. He was cheating.
I think the hardest part with working out, honestly, and I feel like most people struggle with this, is not even the working out part. It's the eating right part.
Totally. Because you won't get that out of me. I like my junk food way too much.
Me too.
My philosophy was when I was doing those like burpees and stuff was to exercise enough to eat whatever I want and not feel bad about it. And I drank a lot of Mountain Dew.
I don't think that's how that works. That's the problem. Like, whatever they put in our food today just messes us up.
That's a whole nother
That's a whole nother
discussion. I'm not going down that.
That's a can of worms.
I'm not going down that can of worms.
You can look up what they put in your food. And
yeah,
you can make the
totally.
decision.
What they put in your food.
Yeah, you can. It's on the labels. What do you mean?
You can actually look at the back.
What were you thinking, Thane?
Well, like you can look up on the internet. Oh, what does this mean? Oh my god.
That's what you need to do is look up what those things on the nutritional label are.
They got a bunch of alien words until you actually look at what it is. You're like, ew.
Dog hair.
Yeah.
It tastes so good though.
Toenails.
I must eat if it's Taco Bell.
I like my hot Cheetos. I especially like the extra flaming hot ones. Yeah, sure, it's not good for my bowels.
I'm pretty sure Hot Cheetos is what messed up one of the rappers. What was his name?
Freaking
Tupac.
What's it? Oh,
Was it Tekashi 6ix9ine?
No, not 6ix9ine. It was another guy. Like I can't remember his name, but he's like, yeah, I ate so many hot Cheetos, I vomited blood. And he's like, you sure it wasn't just hot Cheetos? No, it was blood. It's like
He went to the hospital for it. I gotta look it up now. I don't know
Little-
his freaking name. Lil Pump.
How
Not
do
Lil
you how do you
Pump.
eat
It
that
was-
many hot Cheetos?
He dated Miley Cyrus's sister.
Miley Cyrus is a sister.
Yeah, Noah Cyrus.
For eating
What's her name?
Cheetos.
Noah Cyrus.
Noah.
Oh, Lil
Little
Xan.
Xan. He hasn't like. I remember watching a video where it's like Little Xan deserved his failure, and like he failed to release like a new album canceled 3 albums because he's freaking lazy. He banked off the first one, and it's like, and the record producer's just like, dude, you got to get another album out. You can't just keep pushing it. It's like, yeah, I'll get it, and he
I'll
never
get it.
did.
Throws
I don't
back
think.
another bag of hot Cheetos.
Yeah, I don't think he ever did. It's like, why do young people gotta be like, I found success once, I'm just gonna cruise it on out? It's like, no, you gotta keep hitting it. You gotta keep going. I don't know if I'll ever wanna like retire, because maybe I'll always just want to create, because I'll probably get too bored.
That's me. I
Yeah.
know I'll get bored and go crazy.
If I had a bunch of money, I want to do something with it. It'd be like, I should like make a comic book, hire some artists, I'll write it.
Here's the question. When you get old enough, how old is too old to make like YouTube videos, to like the style that we do? We sit in front of the camera. What's up, gamers? Time to YouTube or whatever. Okay, we don't do that, but you know what I mean. Like sit in front of the green screen and stuff. How old is too old before you go, yeah, they're not watching because I look like I'm 50?
Well, I think that would be the indicator is
Yeah.
if you're not getting any views anymore. And
Because you
can't-
look too old?
Yeah. I mean, obviously you could just keep doing it for a hobby, but I don't know. There's people that do shows that are adjacent to what we do, but in other fields like
Yeah.
sports or news,
Yeah.
and they're freaking old.
You'd have to change up your style. You'd have to like cater to like an older audience, your older audience, while trying to maybe attract a newer one. I don't know.
See, that's the other interesting thing too, is because like there's that one old lady that plays a bunch of video games and does videos on them and stuff. It's really fun to watch because it's just an old lady and her takes on these things.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. But when we're that age, all of us are going to be that age. And
Yeah.
so it won't be that unique anymore, will it?
Unless we're talking about brand new games that all the kids are into.
We'll have like PewDiePie. He's
Yeah.
freaking 85. He's talking about his favorite video game, Shin Megami Tensei X. Not PewDiePie, but you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, he's like semi-retired now.
He's a kid.
Yeah.
That means you can retire.
Yeah, he lives in Japan. Man, he's
You-
living the dream.
You're
He's living in
allowed to
Japan.
retire. Thing. You've got 3 kids you don't know about.
Oof. Wait, I didn't donate. What?
I have a question that kind of goes back to like just eating in general, I guess.
Yeah.
Is there a food that you guys can't live without? Like
Can't live without.
If somebody said, give this up, could you do it? Or
Oh
would you
yeah, I
do
could
it?
give up any food. I would
Anything?
hate giving it up, but I could.
I could. I'd miss it, but I'd be like, if it's for health reasons, then yeah, I definitely would give it up. It's like no more. The doctor said no more hot Cheetos.
Dairy.
Yeah.
Dairy's pretty big for me. I love my milk.
Think you could give it up?
I think I could, but I would really dislike it.
Yeah, if you had like some kind of.
Well, it's not whether you like it or not. It's just if you could.
I think I could give up anything, any food. I would very much so hate to give up dairy. I think that'd be my number one hate to give up.
Can't you develop allergies, like severe allergies, older you get?
I don't know about
Yeah.
age-wise. I just
Yeah.
know that like with dairy, for example, if you stop eating it for a
Yeah.
long time and then you try to go back to it,
Yeah, it messes
tough
with
on the tum.
Yeah,
it's tough on your tummy.
because some people. I remember my sister-in-law. Suddenly, she had like gluten allergy. I don't know if she always had that, but I think it got more severe. Maybe she always had it, but it got more severe or something. I don't know. That's when the gluten-free craze started happening. Around that time, the doctor said, "Oh yeah, you have a gluten allergy." And then my brother apparently he had an allergic reaction to something. And his wife thought it was gluten too. So I don't know if some allergies just develop over time. maybe you're just born with some and they get more severe. I don't know.
Maybe. I know that they can like go away with age. Like my niece, she was allergic to, I think it was bananas, but the doctor basically said, yeah, after like 5 years, she won't be allergic to bananas anymore, and she can eat them now. I think it was bananas.
That's weird.
Yeah, my niece, it's like, yeah, she's like deathly allergic to dairy, but she might not be after a while. Like a lot of the allergies she's allergic to might go like dissipate or severely drop over time.
Gluten's really, really, really funny to me because of how many people don't know what gluten actually is. And so advertising has like gone in a way to make it so that everything is gluten free when there's no way in the world that thing would ever have gluten in it to begin with. Because gluten is literally just like wheat.
Yeah.
Wheat, barley, breads, basically.
From what they described, it's like gluten is the thing that kind of keeps bread together.
And so like when you see a package of like
gummy
bears, fruit snacks that say gluten free, it's just one of the dumbest things you could ever see in your entire life.
It wouldn't stay together if there was gluten to begin with. It would be like just.
Well, it wouldn't be a
apart.
gummy bear.
Yeah,
it would literally be something else because gluten is wheat. You don't put wheat in a gummy bear. They would have to find a substitute
to keep it together. And if there's no substitute, then clearly there was never gluten in it to begin with.
Well, it's not that. It's not like keeps together. It's the fact that wheat has gluten.
Yeah.
Because wheat basically is gluten. Yeah, breads.
Some candies.
Yeah. Like a Snickers bar or Twix. That would probably do it.
To me, in my head, I've always thought that, okay, if somebody has a gluten allergy, they're just pretty much incredibly healthy because there's gluten in a lot of the base foods that people eat, like breads and
the fattening ones. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. It always makes me laugh whenever I see something say gluten free when it clearly doesn't have gluten in it because of just literally what it is. It makes me laugh like crazy.
Yeah, I'm assuming that gelatin does not have gluten in it.
No, you don't put your grasses, your grains into your
Remember, it's like
gelatin.
what you eat. It's like eat gummy bears. Like gummy bears not vegan. It's like, and then so like it was a video where it's like, who's the fake vegan?
You see right there? It says like grains, starches, or flours that can be part of gluten.
Yeah.
Oh well. Those things right there, grains, starches, and flours, those are literally all just the same thing. It's just 3 different ways to say grains, essentially.
But from what I gather is that there's so much gluten alternatives, like here, the gluten-free flour, rice, soy, potato. Like they
found ways to make it or make very similar things without it. But like you get a loaf of bread from the bakery, that's the 1,000,000%. It's because it's made out of flour, made out of wheat, made out of grain.
So here's just the ones that says you have to avoid or don't drink anything that contains wheat, barley, rye, triticale, a cross between wheat and rye, and then oats.
Yep, literally all those grains. Because that's what they are. So that's why it always makes me laugh.
Here's a gluten-free Pepsi.
yeah, and I'm just like, of course it is. It's literally just because they've advertised it in this way to explain to like because like what Thane was saying, it was that craze, it was a trendy thing.
Right.
So they started advertising everything that it's gluten-free, and people start thinking, oh, I guess gluten was in this then at some point, and it's like, no, it never was. No. They're just advertising this way to sell, and it's super
like
funny.
Cheerios, I think it's like Cheerios now gluten free. It's like
that would have gluten in it. That would 1,000,000% have gluten in it originally because Cheerios are grains.
But it'd be like, oh, here's a gluten free caramel apple sucker.
Like, what's the point of eating Cheerios if there's nothing that's good in it? I don't know. I don't really like Cheerios. They're too bland for me.
Here's the question though, and I can't answer this. But have you guys tasted the difference between something that's gluten-free and something that's not?
It's not very good.
So you can't taste the difference.
Specifically in bread I've tried. I don't like the gluten-free bread. I don't think it tastes good.
It all crumbles. Like, it crumbles a lot because, like...
It tastes... Yeah. The bread that I tried just tasted like... It's weird to say bland because bread's already kind of bland, but you know what I mean. When like bread has a taste, you don't really get that. It's like you have the consistency of bread, maybe a little bit more harder, if you will, but just without the taste, really.
It's kind of like eating one of those Cliff Bars where you just go. It's like the whole bar just falls to the ground and crumbles.
You keep bringing up like it falls apart. It doesn't really fall apart if it's gluten free.
I've tried it. It falls apart.
I mean, it can,
Yeah.
but it is. It's not like a defining key feature of gluten free.
That's why I don't like gluten-free bread, because it falls apart. It's like eating a Cliff Bar.
They don't always fall apart though. That's what I'm saying. You sometimes they can,
Yeah.
but I mean, so does old crusty bread.
Yeah.
That can fall apart if you take a bite.
That's why you should eat your bread in a timely fashion. Timely. Yeah.
I feel really bad for the people with actual gluten allergies
Yeah.
though. My sister had a friend who was very allergic to gluten, and like when the trend came around, everybody was like, "Oh, you're so dumb. That's such a dumb thing to follow that trend."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, it's literally I will die if I eat this."
Yeah.
It's so dumb how like a trend made it so these people that actually have a problem with it are the weirdos, you know?
Yeah.
I don't get it, dude. It's just society. We live in a society.
We live in a society.
Isn't that from Joker?
Yeah. No, like, well, there was like, it was like a Joker post where it's like the Heath Ledger Joker, and like someone like made an edgy Facebook post like, we live in a society.
Oh, so it's from
where
a
the
meme
rich,
actually,
yeah,
though.
it's from a meme.
Okay.
Actual meme. It's like
Not from Joker
one of those
itself.
edgy posts where like they idolize the Joker. It's like, we live in a society where the rich capitalize off the poor or something like that. It's like, oh, okay, try hard. Man, that was the days back then with Heath Ledger's Joker where he was like a revolution, and it's like, you guys aren't supposed to idolize this guy. You've watched the movie, right?
That's like idolizing
Yeah.
a certain anime character that
yeah.
their show just ended recently.
Yeah, it's like you missed the point by idolizing him. Starter pack, and it's got like Norman Bates from American Psycho. It's got Joker. It's got
Looking cool, Joker.
yeah. It's
Nice
got,
penis Joker.
It's got Light
Both boner.
Yagami.
Nice boner, Joker. Oh man.
It's got Mr. Titan Man. But yeah. Frick.
I love it when he's got something but he doesn't really have
I
something.
lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something, but I lost it.
Did it
I
crash?
fumbled the ball and I lost it.
You
Like-
threw the
Sorry,
game.
coach.
Well, I guess I wanted to ask an earlier question that was during my brain. Did you ever try the Grimace Shake?
No, I never did try
I
a
did.
Grimace.
It was like blueberry vanilla mix.
Is that why that one day when I walked in I just found you laying on the ground covered in purple?
Yeah.
Got it. You were grimaced.
Yeah, I was grimaced.
That was
worth
such a
it?
weird meme.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
It was okay.
Would you have rather worked out?
Never.
For my life, yeah. I ran for my life from Grimace. The best one of all that was the Meat Canyon video where it's like, yeah, we would try it. And then like his girlfriend finds him, he's just giving Grimace the blowy. It's like, whoa.
Why was it a meme to like drink the Grimace shake and be like, yeah, it's not that bad, and all of a sudden like a cutaway, you're like dead and
I
like
don't
covered
know.
in Grimace?
I don't know. Someone made it and then it caught on,
It caught on pretty
Yeah.
big.
especially on TikTok.
Internet trends, man.
Dude,
I remember
it's
like the
weird.
first one
Yeah.
that I remember back in high school was the do the Harlem Shake. I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that
That was a
blew
classic,
up, and
yeah.
everybody was doing that.
We did it.
And then the one after that
Um,
was the mannequin challenge. Do you remember that? Do you remember the mannequin
I
challenge?
remember
thing?
planking.
No.
A lot of planking.
Oh,
Planking.
planking was another
Oh.
one. I'll show you the mannequin challenge, Cole, because I'm sure you've seen it. You've interneted harder than me.
Planking was kind of cringe.
Thing, it's all cringe. That's
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah.
Life is cringe, and so you just
Boogie
gotta
Tonight.
love life.
What is that,
Situation
Doug?
is set. It's
Oh.
Penguin's
Oh, do you
video.
like the thumbnail, by the way, for Life is Deja Vu? I put Priestess on it because it's an anime girl, and I noticed anime girls get more clicks. So even though the title of the show is Goblin Slayer, I can't put Goblin Slayer on there. He won't get me clicks.
You need to
Yeah.
have more boobies in the thumbnail.
I thought so too, but I was like, dang, the only character with big boobies is kind of not good for the plot. She's kind of just there.
You could put the cover of the first light novel on there. It has both Priestess and Goblin Slayer in the background. But I guess it's a bit too big.
Yeah, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Those thumbnails are weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this might encapsulate it.
What is, like...
The whole team does the mannequin challenge after a strikeout.
He's wearing a cowboy hat.
Oh, it's like where they just hold still.
Yeah, they just hold a pose, and then there's a camera.
I've never seen this.
Oh, we did this one too.
I don't think I've ever saw that.
I don't remember us doing this one.
Yeah, we did do it. I don't remember. I was doing a weird pose or something. These are all like videos that like are like unlisted now on the channel. I guess we have them in playlists somewhere.
When you say you've done the Harlem Shake, you meant on YouTube?
Yeah, like on
you
the
guys?
radkatz channel.
Oh.
We did. I think we did this and we did the Harlem Shake.
Yeah, I don't remember the mannequin challenge at all. But yeah, there was like the ice bucket challenge
we're still getting
too.
Comments on our first Zelda 5 Things video.
Yeah, the ice bucket challenge was a big one. I remember that one.
That one actually had a good like message.
Yeah,
though.
it was for ALS.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There was the cinnamon challenge. People post
The
that one.
stick of butter challenge.
You take a bite out of a
You
stick
try
of
to
butter.
eat a whole stick of butter without puking. Oh, the banana Sprite challenge.
I did that one. It
Guzzle a
wasn't
gallon
cold,
of
though.
milk challenge.
Oh, it has to be cold.
Yeah, it has to be cold.
Back then, they were just challenges, though. They weren't just like dumb things.
Yeah.
They weren't just like weird trends that we all do.
We did that in the summer. I drank a whole thing of
Diet Coke.
not diet
And
it was
Mento?
It was Sprite and the banana.
Why'd you have to jerk off the bottle?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
you
so-
kind of. There's your thumbnail picture, gamers.
Hold on, let me do a closer.
Well, he did it.
Yeah.
He got the thumbnail for us all. Wait, what am I putting in the middle? A guy lifting?
I don't know.
Oh, I know. I'll put.
You
I'll put that manga. How big are the dumbbells that you
Yeah.
lift? And just anime girls. Look
There
at his
you go.
clicks.
Yeah.
We're getting clicks, baby. Tits get clicks. Hack.
They did-
He did the double finger guns.
Nah. What was it? I remember. Yeah, we did several challenges on early YouTube trying to we did the Capri Sun challenge, and I was the only. Well, it was me and Jordan who didn't throw up. You did not like Capri Suns.
You did a lot of videos back in the day where
Yeah.
Skylar would throw up.
Yeah.
It was probably 80% of your content was
The best
Skylar throwing
one-
up.
Now about the ALS one, my favorite video of that one was where someone's like, "I'm gonna do the ice bucket challenge on a bulldozer." It was a girl, I think.
Oh yeah, and the
Yeah.
bulldozer and freaking bunked her in the
Yeah,
head.
it knocked her out. It's like,
Yeah, we still put it on the internet though.
Yeah, still put it on the internet.
Hopefully
It's
she
probably has
lived.
severe head trauma. No, but I remember. Yeah, we did. Yeah, when we did the Capri Sun challenge, reminded me of when we did the Sly Cooper playthrough, and every time I died,
You'd eat a
put-
donut or something.
No, you.
That was a different challenge in
yeah.
the same Let's Play, though.
Yeah,
You guys didn't even have a face cam for that video.
Yeah, we did.
You did? I don't
We-
remember the face cam.
we put a bunch of stuff in there, like in a smoothie. That we kind of, I don't know,
Just
we
drank
mixed
the whole
it up.
smoothie.
No, I drank a bit of it. It was like, ugh,
And
and I
Skylar
dumped
threw
it out,
up.
and then Skylar threw up.
I
He
got
was the-
one whiff
yeah.
of that drink and I vomited. And Brennan is filming and he runs away. He's like, "Dude, why are you throwing up? You didn't even drink it."
Also, I totally botched that sauce when I was like,
They was breaking the sauce and he breaks it on all
yeah,
over
I'll
his
break down
shoe.
myself, ruin my shoes, ruin my pants. Terrible hot sauce. This is cheap hot sauce in a big bottle. I'm like,
Thing. It is incredible the amount of things that your brain remembers. And it's usually
yeah,
weird, meaning things like
Yeah.
that.
stuff you'd have to go to the unlisted playlist. to
Stuff that
find.
I've
Yeah.
there's no reservation
Oh,
for
that
my
was-
brain for that anymore.
That was the cringe era of you look at the thumbnails and you look at the editing, or
Okay, I'm curious.
yeah.
You put a thought into my head, completely not really related at all to what you were talking about. But we could end the podcast with this short conversation because I think it's just an interesting one. let's say it's like cyberpunk and we got like a lot of technological power.
Got the mantis blades.
Well, no, Thane, we're realistic. You're not giving the average citizen mantis blades, okay?
And you're not getting a cybercock either. Okay?
No, that would just hurt
Hey,
you.
you know, a lot of average.
I did the quest. We all did the quest. It
Yeah.
hurts you. Okay.
Hey, a lot of average citizens in that time do probably have. Like,
Yeah. I'm talking about a not like bad area,
We're
not a bad.
Let
bad
him
feature.
finish.
we're not in Night City.
I gotta finish, okay? I'm gonna stop. Let me finish.
Okay.
But Rihanna had one of the best albums.
It's Beyonce.
Beyonce. Okay. Anyway, so it's a nice civilization where the technology is just 100% perfectly fine. It will never hurt you, and obviously it's theoretical. So it's like just pretend that it's 100% completely safe. Never will ever hurt you or anything. It can't go wrong. It can't turn an iRobot or any of those movies, you know. None of that.
Yeah.
Would you guys would you guys be willing to do the thing where you like upload like a flash drive to your head and take and like pick and choose memories to put on the flash drive and unstore them and then that way you can store more stuff better?
That is a movie.
I don't care if it's a
Yeah,
movie.
okay.
I'm talking about a hypothetical
Yeah,
situation. Because Skylar just got done saying
so
how
Black Mirror.
Skylar just got done saying how he just completely just like doesn't keep space in his brain for some of these memories. Would you do that? Take some of these memories, like, yeah, I don't need to keep these in my brain anymore. We can just set them aside for now and come back to later.
And can I like plug that flash drive into a TV and watch them whenever I want?
Does that sweeten the deal or something?
Yeah.
If I said no, you had to put them back in your brain, and all of a sudden you can access those memories perfectly clear as day. You can't put them into a TV, just into your own brain again.
Sure.
You do it?
I don't know why not, as long as I never lose them. But here's the thing. I forgot about them, so why does it matter? If I pulled it out
See,
and
there's
I
the
lost
catch
it,
22. I think you just have to keep like really good labels on everything. The labels have to be very like, this is the time that me and Thane almost kissed. Spicy question mark. You'd like to like clickbait at the thumbnail titles.
So
Yeah.
here's how I would do it. Is I've lived, let's just say in this perfect world that you're talking about, I lived through every single day up to that point. Somewhere deep in my brain, I have all those memories stored.
Correct.
So I just have to go to that specific day. It's like, oh, okay, I want to go back to Tuesday, January 15th, 2011, and I could go right to that day to
So you
figure
would
out
take
what I lived.
you would take most of it, except for like just the key, like, oh yeah, that happened once.
I just want to go back and rewatch some of my life. Is what I want to do.
Okay.
So if
Sound
I could,
like Saul Goodman.
if I could pull that
Kidding,
that
Better Call
memory
Saul.
from my brain and watch it or relive it or something.
So this made me think of another thing that we can really end on. Okay. So at the end of your life, if you had the option, or not the option, but like you just get to like re-see everything, you would do it right away.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some interesting stats you'd like to see about your life?
Ugh. Well, I'm just gonna say
jerked off.
he said it, but we were all thinking it. So.
I'll tell you, I don't necessarily like. I would be more interested in someone else's stat for this, and it's how many times he's used the restroom to go to the bathroom.
I would like to know how
I'd
many
like
times.
to see how many times he's got it.
I would like to see how many
lot.
dumps I've taken, and how what's the weight of that equivalent of dump.
I'd like to see my stat for how many times I was an inch away from an inch away from death and I avoided it. I'd like to see that stat.
That would be a fun one. Also, how much food I've eaten, like the amount of pounds of food I think that a human consumes throughout its life would be interesting. How much water you drank.
What was the most consumed food? What was the word I said the most?
It'd be hot Cheetos for me. Cheetos, Flamin' Hot Brand. from
What
Frito-Lay
is the
Company.
one thing that you did besides sleep the most? Like, what's the one activity you spent the most time doing?
How many times did I cut my fingernails?
What person did you talk to the most?
Yeah.
That would be an interesting
I would
one.
love to have
Or who you spent the most time with?
I would love to have a thing where your memory can affect food. Like, man, this used to taste better, and you can actually trick your mind to actually eating something. I swear, hot Cheetos tasted way better. I don't know what they did to them, but back then they used to.
Maybe they took out all the bad ingredients.
That's probably true. They did like.
Or the good
No.
stuff.
Oh. If they took all the bad ingredients, why does it not taste as good?
It could be a case of you just had it too much and your body
True.
wants something different.
If that were the case, though, I feel like I would have stopped liking Mountain Dew and like milk as much as I do.
Do you drink Mountain Dew every single day?
Not every single day, but like.
Do you think you drink more Mountain Dew than he eats hot Cheetos?
If we're counting like a density, I would say maybe no. Well, no,
Saying
I
at
would say
one
probably
point,
after density.
Weren't you eating like at least 4 or 5 bags of hot Cheetos a week?
I don't think that many.
I would say on
At
average,
max, probably 3. It was bad.
I would say on average, I'd probably have a can 5 out of 7 days.
So I would say they're about equal then, because when he eats a whole bag of hot Cheetos.
Yeah, he's got a big
Yeah.
family
You're
size
just
bag.
drinking a 12-ounce can.
I don't get the family, but it's still kind of a big bag.
I'm
It's
pretty
just
sure-
a normal bag.
I think it says family size on it.
No, it doesn't.
Are you sure?
You didn't get the
regular
party size?
Cheetos, I don't get the party sizes. No.
I haven't seen you eat hot Cheetos as of recent.
Oh, I ate some this weekend.
I bought him some spicy Verde Doritos the other day.
Yeah.
They weren't hot Cheetos.
Those are hard
though.
to come by.
Yeah, I know.
They had them at
Sad.
the grocery store.
You gotta
over there.
look at certain places because, like, places like Walmart, no luck. But some gas stations and
Did they taste old?
no, it tastes fine.
That's good.
I remember it's like, at the gas station over there, it's like, oh, they have ranch Pringles. Those are weirdly hard to come
Yo,
by.
have you guys tried the Cheetos Lay's?
No.
They made Lay's potato chips and they made them taste like Cheetos. So it's a potato chip, but it tastes like a Cheeto.
No, I haven't.
It's really
I've
good,
never
actually. If you like Cheetos, it's not bad
If
at
they have
all.
a flaming hot variety, I'd totally go on that.
I didn't see
normal
Flaming
Cheetos,
Hot.
Normal Cheetos are all right, but if they did flaming hot,
They
I'd
did
jump on that.
Funyuns, they did Cheetos, and
Yeah,
I
saw
don't remember what the third one
Funyuns
was.
Spicy queso. I haven't tried that. But no, I remember the gas station they had over there. I tried. I got some ranch Pringles. They were stale. It's like,
Oh, too
how long
bad.
have they been there? These are
Well,
gross.
that gas station.
And
You
they
wanna know my
they
hot
did not
take?
taste good at all.
My hot take is don't buy things from the gas station.
Yeah, that gas station. I realized that gas station over there.
If
they're
you do,
overpriced.
Just get popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Well, drinks are fine.
Yeah.
I think a drink from a gas station, you're fine. But
Chips are expensive.
Yeah.
Well, that's my other point. Not only do you have a way better chance of getting something that tastes old, you're also paying like
Yeah.
double or triple the price.
Yeah, that gas station over there, like almost $3 for one can of Pringles.
Yeah,
It's like,
just drive
yeah. And
30
but then I
seconds
realized
down the road to
you
Swenson's.
go down to the Swensons down here, and it's like everything's like half off, like half price. Even at Walmart, like all that stuff's cheap over there.
Walmart has usually cheaper than Swenson's.
Yeah.
For some reason, Swenson's meat is significantly cheaper than
Yeah.
Walmart.
And it tastes fine too. It's not like gross tasting. It tastes like meat.
Final thing.
Uh-huh.
Are you guys going to try the Game Fuel with me? Mountain Dew Game Fuel.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm in.
It's literally the same one they had with their the Halo 3 launch.
I've got it.
Did they?
I have a. Go ahead.
Did they have a? I remember the Game Fuel back then had World of Warcraft on it, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now they have Diablo 4 on there.
Yeah, they got Halo Infinite and Diablo 4
Yeah.
on it.
I'll do the Halo Infinite one.
I remember
Do
some.
I got to
bad-
type in a code?
I don't know if you get any
No.
codes.
I remember some.
Makes you better gamer.
Yeah, I remember Mountain Dew did the promotion with Call of Duty. It's like get double XP when you put this code in.
If you drink this Game Fuel, you could have beat A Link to the Past easy peasy.
Yeah.
We had a buddy thing, real quick to end on, in high school. Oh,
Yeah.
you knew him. He bought, when Modern Warfare 3 came out, he bought every bag of Doritos
I remember.
and Mountain Dew. And I remember him asking me about it. He's like, bro, if you buy Mountain Dew or Doritos, give me
Yep.
the bag.
I remember.
And the day that game dropped, I think that night, because he used a bunch of double XP, I think he got
Yeah.
really close to prestiging the first day.
Wow.
It was funny because he'd ask me, I'm like,
Does it stack?
I don't have it. I'm using it.
Wait.
I didn't. It didn't stack. It just
Oh.
added more double XP
Yeah.
to the time.
So if you got like 30 minutes, or
Uh-huh.
it's probably less than that, 15 minutes.
That was such a weird thing, though. But I totally remember that. Just stacking your double XP, getting as much possible. What a weird thing we lived in. Now it's like always double XP. double XP.
Play it this time of day and you get double XP.
Double XP weekend.
Double XP weekend, yeah.
Nothing will ever beat Griffball weekend. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you play Halo.
Griffball kind of
It's really
sucks,
fun. If you guys enjoyed the podcast, thanks.
Yeah, I love you.
Yeah.
Thane? Got us?
Yeah.
I can't do it like the anime girls do it, but there you go.
Have a good day or something. I don't know.
Keep it rad.
Keep it rad, yeah.
Well, this is the Radkatz podcast. Bye-bye.